So, having to cast from my laptop just because I want to. So, I'm gonna double check that we're recording. Looks good. All right, so we're just going to continue on with our socket connection. We're just going to run our tests real quick. I just ran them, but why not just run them another time? It feels good. And we need to start getting into writing data. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at our TCP socket real quick. And we've got this input and we've got this output, which is specific to hacks. Here's our input, and actually we want output instead, so we're just going to output. And it's sys, where's it at? Where are we at here? Hacks IO output. And here's our interface here. So we should be able to use this pretty much straight ahead. So what we'll do is see if we can mock out the output. So we have our TCP socket mocked. So we're just going to mock our output. And we're going to mock that as well. Output equals mock output. And then socket, ooh, that's weird. I think my hand touched the touchpad. Socket output returns output. So now test should write to socket, let's see, write byte boolean to socket. So now we can just do socket stream connect. What we need to do just to verify. Okay, yeah, so connect localhost 1237. So what we're going to do, we're going to match ignore cover. Connect to socket. And we're just going to abstract this out just to make sure it's used the same way every time. Oops. It's just a little bit drier, so to speak. Put things in the dryer. Now, actually we shouldn't do that yet. What we'll do is we'll do socket stream write boolean, and we'll just do 1. And now our socket, that's our output, write byte, and that should be 1 byte, which is the 1. And we need to verify that. It should be bool. Oh, okay, so write boolean would be true. Just to verify. May not be available. Doesn't appear to be. We got right uint, prepare, input. So this one we may have to skip because write byte is not implemented. Okay, so what we'll do is on our init, I'm going to create a couple of private variables. Input, output, this is the TCP socket input. No. Okay, so what we'll do is on our init, I'm going to create a couple of private variables. Input, output, this is the TCP socket input, and output. This is the TCP socket output. And now, here, write boolean output, write byte value. So, let's see here. We need to set this to 1 if value we'll make it simpler later. Okay, so I should pass it true to socket. So that passed, so what we need to do is we need to go here and say, should write boolean false, and let's write a 0. And to make this work, it's actually something sort of weird in this one case. There we go. Test should not write to socket that is not connected. Should not write boolean to socket that is not connected. Probably do this one first. Socket stream, write boolean true, and this should we need to, what can I do here? We could just say socket connect cast any. No, that's not going to be good. Oh, we can do this. So that actually shouldn't actually happen. There we go. So what we'll do is if connected, not connected, return. Definitely don't want that going on. And so what's going to happen is we're going to need to connect to these guys because we're going to have 2 fails. So we're going to make sure these connect. There we go. Two fails still, probably because our socket, when it connects, should write int find int to socket. So let's try to test. Assert is true. Socket stream connected, and that will fail, and this will fix a ton of it. Get through fails, and then we should get through passes now. There we go. Send stream, write int, and we'll just give it a number. Actually, you know what we'll do is we're gonna. That's fine. Yes. Okay. Output, write byte. Actually, probably want to write bytes. Let's take a look at this output. However, write int. So what I'd set up is I actually set up those byte values. So what we can do is we can say when we write int, we could just write the number of bytes. So we just want 4 bytes. This 8-bit signed integer. I believe we want write 16. Write int 16. I'm curious why output hex IO. Let's see if it builds. Just the ID is not resolving it. Verify. Verity. And there we go. There's our fail. We want our write int, if not connected. Actually, just if connected, might be better in this case. All right. Output write. Watch this resolve that. I'm going to write at 16. Value. That'll pass that. I think I'm going to switch this around. All right. And we're passing. Test. Should write byte to connected socket. And what we want, let's see, let's get output. So we have write double. That's convenient. Write float. I think we want to just do write int 8. Or write byte. What has me concerned is the write byte says it's not implemented, so let's just go with this. Write cast any. I'm going to fix this up here too. And we're going to come back and verify this as well. Right, so let's go with that. I think this one's implemented. Yeah, see, that looks better. So now, what we're going to do, we're going to create a, take a look here, we have bytes. We can allocate bytes. But can we inline set position? I'm going to call that correct. So can we clear it? Compare fill. We can't clear it, which is kind of a bummer. Okay, so it is what it is. So we're going to do bytes. Allocate 1 byte. And then we're going to set at position 0 the value, which is 1. And then this one's going to be 0. Okay. So I actually need this bar bytes. Set 0, oops, 0, 1 bytes. And still a little grumpy about that. Okay. Oh, I just want this to be a right. That's fine. So Boolean, it's not that efficient. So here, should write byte to connect with socket. Okay, so let's write this one out. So write byte. It's essentially this. And write that. And set to value. Some formatting, huh? Oops. And this is still failing. Let's go to test. should write byte. Technically that works. So we're passing now, but now we need to verify that this is making sense. So we can do this, and we put it on the wrong function, so that's cool. And I think we can just trace this byte and play with this, make sure this is making sense. Let's turn that off. Alright, so we can't verify it on the same thing, so that's fine. So let's move this. And we're going to put this here. Verify. There we go. So, because it's null. Interesting. Blank. Not the blank, that's strange. Bytes. Let's see if there's any information we can dig out of this thing. So it is 1. Okay. So I get 0. Maybe it just traces weird. 0 is 1. Okay, so that works. Okay, so it just prints funny. Assert are equal 1, and this is going to be bytes or byte get at position 0, and now we can validate that. And this one here, this should be 0. Very Bob Rossi this morning. Nice and quiet, nice and calm. So, we don't know where it failed on that one. So, let's see if it, oh, because this came in as null before, and it's going to fail either way. Double check and trace byte. Because that would be null. What we need to do is we need to do this on a different spot. So we need to do this on the Oh, that is the output. Let me think here. Because this is not null. For some reason, this is coming through as null. I wonder if I just not cast it. I wonder if the cast is failing. And that's what it was. Cast was failing. So now, I should be able to do this. Unhandled null function pointer. Expecting bytes. Oh, what I think we need to do, no, output is fully mocked. Because bytes, this came in as an array, right? Trace byte. This is going to fail too. So it appears to be okay. It's 0. I think it was this one being weird. Maybe? I think that's what it was. No. Does not cast. Oh, what we need to do is actually this. Darn it, I do this. This is the problem, I'm pretty sure. There it is. Darn it. It's weird because this comes as an array of arguments because it doesn't know how many arguments it is, which makes sense. Just easy to forget it. Just matching the signature. Okay. Value 1 is not equal to 0. get this is 0. Mine before, should I false? Oh, this is length. Get there we go. So now we're passing, so this one here we got to do the same verification. Right byte should be this, and the value should be 127. And does our stream handle unsigned bytes? So I wonder if this will work. So I'm going to keep this here as a test. Should handle byte overflow somehow. Okay, so right byte we'll do some. Actually, let's just do 255. That would be an unsigned. So that passed, but if we do 355, then that fails. So that's good. Okay, so it is an unsigned byte, so we should probably note that someplace. Right, unsigned byte. So give us a couple of breaks. 113. And that should be 99. Okay. We have time for one more test. Test should write short to connected. Okay, we do shorts, right? Yep, short. All right, same old business here. Write short, and there should be 2 bits. So we should be able to do 1024. This one might be somewhat weirder. Actually, I think we could just do it int 16 or int 8. Do we have that here? Set int 32. That's all good. I'm gonna write int 16, write int 8, so that'll do it. Write int 8. You don't have to worry about this at all. Oh, did I the wrong one? Write int 8. It's going to be 1024. We don't need this anymore. They've connected. Output write int 8 value. There we go. All right, so let's take a look here. So now we've got some writing to the socket. We'll just have to finish this out a different day, but we're moving forward. So git commit added writing tools int to socket. Git push gather master, git tag, let's get the date, git tag 2016 0502 08 39 git push scatter. There we have it. All right. Moving along, and we should have this all written out tomorrow with all of our writing to the socket. So see you tomorrow.